Paul McCartney electrifies New York's 575-capacity Bowery Ballroom with career-spanning surprise set. Concert review. Hey, that was a Beatles scream, Paul McCartney said, responding to a female audience member's shriek midway through his exuberant surprise concert at New York's Bowery Ballroom on Tuesday night. "Okay girls, let's get it over with," he mock-sighed. "Let's hear your Beatles screams." A huge percentage of the audience complied, producing a credible impersonation of the shrieks that shook the world in 1964 while McCartney listened, then nodded in approval and said, "Okay, that's enough." While some would have basked in the moment, Sir Paul has probably heard enough screaming in his 83 years to burst 1,000 eardrums. But for the lucky people in the room, it was a night worth screaming over, seeing Paul McCartney and his ace band play a 575-capacity venue that later in the month is hosting shows by such artists as Bartees Strange, Willow Avalon and Jesse Wells. The show was announced suddenly at noon with no advance warning. Paul McCartney rocks the Bowery Tuesday, February 11th Bowery Ballroom 5:00 doors 6:30 showtime tickets on sale now only at Bowery Ballroom box office. No tickets sold online. First come, first served. 1 ticket per person, and at 6:44 p.m. on the nose, the band, led by McCartney, walked down the narrow stairs leading from the Bowery dressing room to the stage and launched straight into a hard day's night, soaring through a tight but relaxed career-spanning set that featured lots of banter, much of it in direct response to comments shouted by audience members. There was plenty to shout about. Although McCartney said they'd had just one rehearsal the day before, this band, guitarist Rusty Anderson, guitarist-bassist Brian Ray, keyboardist Paul Wickens and powerhouse drummer Abe Laboriel Jr., accompanied on some songs by a 3-piece horn section, has been together for a dozen-plus years and has toured nearly every one of them, and just wrapped a 23-date European jaunt last December 19th, so it's safe to say they're tour-tight even after one rehearsal. And the show, with a tightened version of that tour's 2-plus-hour setlist, spanned McCartney's entire recorded career, from 1963, From Me to You, to his 1970s solo hits and even last year's final Beatles song, Now and Then. In between, of course, was nearly every song you'd need to hear. Big crowd sing-alongs on Hey Jude and Obladi Oblada, romps through Get Back, Jet, and Got to Get You Into My Life, deeper cuts like Letting Go, Let Me Roll It, and Mrs. Vanderbilt, a pair of 21st century tracks, My Valentine, Come On to Me, acoustic songs like I've Just Seen a Face and a solo Blackbird.